Do you think October means the gardening season is over? Wait, what if I told you that this month can actually decide how successful your next season will be? There's one simple mistake most Zone 7 gardeners make right now, and it quietly ruins their harvest before winter even starts. I'll tell you exactly what that is, but first you need to understand something powerful about October. October isn't the end. It's a hidden doorway, a short window where the soil is still warm, but the air is cool enough for some of the best plants of the year to thrive. Miss this, and you lose months of potential growth. Stay with me because I'm about to reveal the planting secrets most gardeners never hear. Welcome back to the channel. Here we make gardening simple, smart, and seasonal. If you live in Zone 7, this video might completely change how you see your fall garden. We're talking about vegetables, herbs, and bulbs you can plant right now in October, and one special secret that will make your garden stronger before winter even arrives. So grab your notebook because I'm about to show you how to turn this fall into your garden's comeback season. Let's start with the real stars of October vegetables that love the chill and reward you fast. Here's the first question. What grows best when the temperature drops but the soil still feels cozy? Think about radishes. They're ready in just 25 to 30 days. It's like nature's express crop. Plant now, and you'll be pulling crisp radishes before heavy frost even shows up. Then comes spinach. Here's a small secret: spinach actually loves the cold. The cooler the air, the sweeter the leaves taste. So if your spring spinach ever turned bitter, try it now in October. And don't skip arugula, also called rocket. It grows super fast, adds a peppery kick, and doesn't mind the chill at all. Now, here's a question that surprises a lot of beginners. Can you still plant lettuce in October? Yes, and it might even do better than it did all summer. Go for romaine butterhead or leaf lettuce. They'll germinate quickly in the cool soil, and you can pick leaves again and again. Before I tell you the second group of crops, here's a small pattern interrupt. Did you know that some vegetables taste better after a frost? It sounds strange, but it's true. That's where our next group comes in: cold, hardy crops. Carrots actually turn sweeter once they feel that light frost. Nature converts their starch into sugar for protection, and you get the reward in flavor. Kale is another powerhouse. It laughs at the cold. In fact, the leaves become tender after a chill. Collard greens are frost-tough, rich in nutrients, and perfect for fall meals. Then we have broccoli. But here's the key: use transplants instead of seeds. They'll establish faster and give you time before deep winter. And the big one, garlic. Every successful Zone 7 gardener knows this. You plant garlic in October, and by next summer, you'll harvest beautiful, full bulbs. But here's something most beginners don't realize: if you cover your beds with a simple row cover or low tunnel when frost hits early, you can stretch your harvest by weeks. That's the kind of secret that keeps fall gardens alive when everyone else's garden shuts down. Now let's talk herbs. This is where many people miss out. They stop planting herbs in summer, but October is when some of the best ones thrive quietly in Zone 7. Here's a quick question. What's the one herb that can survive frost and keep giving you flavor through winter? I'll tell you in a second, but first let's look at your cool weather champions. Parsley, slow grower, but strong survivor. It might look delicate, but once it sets roots, it'll handle frost like a champ. Thyme is another hero. It's a hardy perennial, which means once it's in the soil, it'll keep coming back year after year. Chives, perfect for overwintering. Cut them down, and they'll sprout again next spring, stronger than before. And now the answer to that question: cilantro. Yes, cilantro loves cool weather. It actually bolts in summer heat, but grows beautifully in October. And don't forget sage. It's one of those herbs that loves mild winters and adds that perfect earthy flavor to holiday dishes. If you've ever wanted a small kitchen herb garden that survives the cold, this is your moment. Now, Here's where the real future planning happens: bulbs and perennials. Many gardeners skip this part because they only think about immediate harvests. But October is the time to think ahead. When you plant garlic bulbs, onion sets, or shallots now, you're giving them months to establish before the freeze. That's how you get those large, flavorful bulbs next summer. And for a burst of color in early spring, plant flower bulbs like tulips, daffodils, crocus, or hyacinths. Here's something many gardeners don't know: if you plant bulbs when the soil is cool but not frozen, the roots get just enough time to settle in before winter. That small timing difference changes everything when spring arrives. This is your quiet investment month. The work you do now will surprise you later when your garden wakes up before everyone else's. All right, here's the part most people skip: garden care. You can plant all the right things, but if you don't protect them the right way, you'll lose your progress overnight. So let's start with one word: mulch. A simple 2 to 3 inch layer of mulch keeps your soil warm, locks in moisture, and protects roots from sudden cold snaps. Now, here's a shocker: most Zone 7 gardeners forget to add compost in the fall. They wait for spring, but that's too late. If you mix compost in now, it'll break down over winter, feeding your soil for months. Do you know the secret to keeping your garden soil alive even when it's too cold to plant? The answer is cover crops. Rye or clover grows slowly through the cool months, and by spring, they'll have improved your soil structure and nutrients naturally. And finally, one underrated tip: water early in the morning, not evening. That prevents freezing around the roots overnight. If you follow these simple steps now, you'll walk into next spring with healthier soil and stronger plants than most people ever manage, all because of what you did this October. So now you know October isn't the end of gardening in Zone 7. It's the secret season that sets up everything that comes next. You've got your vegetables, your herbs, your bulbs, and the care tips that make all the difference. But remember that mistake I mentioned at the start? It's not planting late. It's not planting at all. Most people stop when the air gets cool, and that's when the smart gardeners begin. If this Zone 7 planting guide helped you, comment "Grow Green" below so I know you're part of the community that keeps growing, no matter the season. And don't forget to subscribe, because next time, I'll share my winter garden protection hacks, the ones that can save your plants from freezing nights. Keep planting, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.